Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo, everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Haribo, everybody. Welcome. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, If anybody wants to come on, they can. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhaktavinda. Adi Kanda, Chapter 12, Pastimes of Nimai. I'll just start here. Nimai wanders through Navadvip. Adi Kanda, Chapter 12 in this book. All glories to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. 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 Sri Gaur Sundar. All glories to the servants who eternally accompany the Supreme Lord. Yeah. All glories to the servants who eternally accompany the Supreme Lord. Oh, I like that, man. Does everybody want to eternally accompany Supreme Lord? Because that's what it's about here, man. Yeah. We're going to have the company of the Supreme Personality. That's better than having Trump's association. Because you can't have it eternally. He's getting old, you know. The Lord's ever youthful. What is the proof of that? His pastimes, always youthful, always fresh. Nimai was fully engaged in performing his transcendental pastimes as a scholar in Navadvip. Always with a book in hand, he went about Navadvip, challenging all the scholars and teachers to debate on practically any subject matter. But no one could meet his challenge. The Lord was supposed to have reached only the study or excelled in only the study of grammar. Yet he regarded acclaimed and titled scholars with disdain. He was self-satisfied scholar, and he went about Navadvip with his disciples and students, who were very fortunate by his association. One day, quite unexpectedly, he met Mukunda on the road. Catching him by the hand, the Lord demanded, "What is your reason for avoiding me and turning away when you see me? Today, let me see how you will escape without answering my questions." Oh, yes. Thanks for everybody coming. Thank you. How am I going to defeat him today? Thought Mukunda. I know that he's well versed in grammar, so I shall question him on alankara, figures of speech, and defeat him so thoroughly that he will never boast to me again. The debate began, and they plied each other with questions. The Lord defeated each of Mukunda's explanations. Then Mukunda suggested, grammar is for small children. Only young students discuss these subject matters. Rather, we should discuss figures of speech. Whatever you wish, replied Nimai. Mukunda quoted difficult and lofty slokas, one after the other, asking questions on different aspects of the figures of speech. The omnipotent Supreme Lord pointed out mistakes in every one of his compositions and smashed all his arguments. Ah. Mukunda was unable to establish any new points. Today, return to your house and please study your books properly, said the Lord smilingly. Tomorrow, if you wish, I will put you to the test again. Mukunda took the dust of the Lord's lotus feet and left thinking about this wonderful incident. It is not possible for a human being to possess such knowledge, thought Mukunda. He is well versed in all the scriptures and subjects. He is such a genius that I see no one thing that he does not know. If only he were a devotee of Lord Krishna, then I would never leave his company for even a moment. Thus the Lord of Vaikuntha enjoyed the mood of a scholar while roaming about Navadvip. On another occasion, he met Gadadhar Pandit. The Lord grasped both of Gadadhar's hands and said, I have heard you study logic. You must answer my questions before you leave. You must answer my questions before you leave. Gadadhar agreed, and the Lord began, Tell me about the nature of liberation. Tell me about the nature of liberation. Tell me about the nature of liberation. uh, uh, Gadadhar replied, according to knowledge he had gained from the books. But the Lord said, Your explanations are not up to standard. Gadadhar insisted, according to the scriptures, liberation comes only after the expiration of extreme suffering. Nimai Pandit, the lord of Sarasvati Devi, the goddess of learning, pointed out discrepancies from various angles of vision. Various angles of Gadadhar's explanation. There was no one who could defeat the Lord. No one could win in debate with him. Gadadhar, you should go home today. Tomorrow we shall meet again, and you will have another chance, said Nimai. However, Gadadhar could only think of escaping Nimai's association. Oh, there she is. All right. Hey there. He offered due respect to Nimai, and they left quickly as possible. Nimai continued to roam about Navadvip with his students. Everyone now recognized Nimai as an erudite scholar, and people in general were very respectful towards him. In the late afternoon, the Lord would sit in the midst of his students on the bank of the Ganga. Nothing in the cosmic creation could compare with his charm, for Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of wealth, continually worshipped him. Sri Satchidananda explained the scriptures, and all his students sat around him listening. Around evening time, the Vaishnavas came and sat at a distance from the Lord, listening to his explanations with mixed feelings and elation, feelings of elation and depression. What is the benefit of possessing such beauty and such vast learning if one does not worship Krishna? Commented a devotee, I have to run away when I see him, lest he catch me and defeat me with his tricky questions. Said another, if he catches you, you cannot escape. He forces you to stay as though he had an authority of some government official. Complained another. Nonetheless, his strength is so extraordinary. Concluded one devotee, that I think he must be some great personality, although he harasses us with tricky questions. He harasses us with tricky questions. Somehow I feel very pleased each time I see him. I have yet to meet anyone with his erudition. The only thing that disheartens me is he doesn't worship Lord Krishna. The devotee sincerely prayed that Nimai would develop some attachment for the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. They prostrated themselves on the bank of the Ganga and petitioned Lord Nimai on Nimai's behalf. The Lord on Nimai's behalf. O Lord Krishna, please allow the son of Jagannath Mishra to be always absorbed in you, leaving aside his other pursuits, they prayed. Allow him to worship you, always in loving devotion, and then we can all associate with him. Nimai thus received blessings of the pure Vaishnava devotees. As the Supreme Personality of Godhead residing in everyone's heart, he knew the mentality of the devotees. Whenever he saw Srivas and other elevated devotees, he would always offer them respect. He accepted the blessings of the Vaishnavas, knowing that only through such blessings could love of Krishna be achieved. See, isn't that amazing, huh? Is that true or not? See, these verses, they work. Unfortunately, a lot of people they stop believing in this formula. They stop believing in the scriptures. Because you have to be like a Jesus. You have to be anointed, with the Spirit of the Lord and have the authority, the divine authority. It's just like these verses. That's why it's work here. It works here. People need to know that. There are a lot of intelligent people who leave the association of this path because they're intelligent. They think, look who's representing it. We need an authentic spiritual masters. That's why Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta, they didn't lightly appoint anybody as a spiritual master to deliver their disciples. Otherwise, it's a show. It's idol worship. Okay? It's only by such blessings of the Vaishnavas, knowing that only through such blessings could love of Krishna be achieved. So in other words, you have to at least have pure love of Krishna, right? Otherwise, how is anybody else going to get it? See, this is really the essence. This is why the devotees come here, because without their association, we cannot enter this devotional consciousness. No, it's look, where do you see it? Who's into it? All the way into religion, you don't see it. You see like like the wafer and grape juice idea, the ceremonies of it. But where is it coming from? The actual purified heart? That's very rare. This is the only place I've ever seen it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, and I think I'm actually need to take a nap. So I did what I could do. Take a nap. Maybe I'll come back when I got some just sleepy, it's in the middle of the day. Dealing with issues today. Issues. By the way, everybody, watch out for people who come to this sangha. I don't care what they say. Oh yeah, this when the word comes out, they want to help you, or they want donations or something to feed the hungry or something. Just understand that these people, they come to this sangha, and they may sound sincere and everything, but normally they're not. Normally they're not. And just don't, at least check with me first before you give anything. This is over and over. People are getting ripped off here, myself included, in my own way. So let's try to protect each other, Especially watch out for people who want to help you with crypto. This is rampant out there. That's why I'd say, unless you study this stuff yourself, and otherwise, there's so many of these people, they know that people don't know, and they're taking advantage. So stay away from it. Unless you're willing to learn and study yourself about it. I mean, you can all kinds of YouTube videos and everything and study this. Very interesting, and can be very useful. But you gotta learn. Don't be look depending on the nannies of the these guys who want to be your nannies in crypto. Don't do it, man. Okay, or anything. Just watch out for that, because again and again they come to these sanghas on Facebook, and they just leech on, and then they say, oh yeah, I really want this stuff. I really want to learn. It's all bullshit usually. And check with me. I have a bullshit meter here. We'll bring it out and check it out. Check them out. Have a special device here. Yeah. Yes. So we'll take it out whenever we need it. A bullshit meter. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I wish I could do more, but I'm just a little bit. I just got to take that nap. Otherwise, I feel like I'm over endeavoring. It doesn't work. Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. We'll see you soon. You want to say anything before we leave here?
I just wanted to say thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm very grateful to you.
Yeah. Thank you for your thank you for your liberation.
I have to stop myself from bringing things to you, and Lalita will help me, or Karuna, or Krishna's there to help me. We don't have to always bring them to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great. Hare Krishna, everybody. I'll see you soon.